All right, there was Muse with Black Holes and Revelations, and MTV Buzzworthy deemed them the band, the latest, their MTV Buzzworthy deemed them their latest pop rock obsession. Joined now by Jonathan Capeci of Dinner and a Suit. Jonathan, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm doing all right. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. Got a pretty warm day here in February in Ohio, so I can't complain.
Yeah, same here in Nashville.
Yes. You guys just played in Nashville last night, correct?
Yep, yeah, we had a hometown show last night as a part of this spring tour that we're on, and it was awesome, dude. We had a good turnout, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys are originally from Morristown, New Jersey. That's correct.
Yep, yeah, Southern Jersey, right outside of Philadelphia, but we've lived in Nashville now for about 2 years.
What prompted you guys to move out to Nashville?
You know, man, not totally sure. It was just kind of one of those things. We were playing together for a little while, and a few mutual friends of ours kind of suggested it, and we thought we'd give it a try on a temporary basis, just see, what it would be like, and we've been here for 2 years, so I don't know that there was necessarily one specific reason other than, just that it's a music town, and we really wanted to kind of take it to the next level, I guess, with the band. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great though. It's been a really good move for us.
Yeah, I've passed through Nashville once actually on a trip down to Mobile, Alabama. We passed through Nashville.
Yeah.
It looked like an awesome city. I would love to go back and take a look around.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff, man. I mean, no matter what you're into, there's a whole lot going on here. So it's cool, especially for being a musician and stuff. It's an awesome place to be. So.
Yeah, definitely. So you guys just started off your 2013 tour, touring with the Rocket Boys and Mike Maines and the Branches. How's it going so far?
Man, it's been going great. The other guys in the bands are awesome. They're both great bands, and they've been super nice to us. And it's really been like very natural, I guess, because you can come across bands that are jerks, unfortunately, sometimes. But these guys are super cool, and so it's been good. We've only played 3 shows all together with a package, so it's kind of just getting started here in the first week. But it's been awesome, though. I mean, kids who've been coming out to the shows have been great, and it's been a really fun time.
Yeah, and the other 2 band members, Joey Beretta, Anthony Gensa, are all 3 of you cousins? Is that correct?
Yeah, we are.
How did you guys just decide, one day, hey, let's start a band and let's do this?
Man, we all grew up together in the South Jersey area, so we've been friends. Joey and I have been like best friends since we were born, really. So we just kind of hung out a lot growing up, and I guess sort of got into playing music just at church and stuff like that, and a lot of our friends were in bands, and it was just kind of like a thing that our friend group did after school, almost like someone would be into skateboarding or something. Everybody was kind of like in a band, so we kind of played a little bit in high school. And then when we went to college, Joey and I were roommates, and we decided to start the band. So it was probably like second semester of our freshman year that we started Dinner in a Suit. So.
Okay, that's awesome. You guys are from New Jersey originally. I have to ask, did that play a factor at all in letting Jersey Shore use your song "It's Not Over" on the Jersey Shore series finale?
No, man, I don't think. I don't think that had anything to do with it. It was just kind of like, just
an opportunity
to be. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it just happened to be MTV's biggest show at the time, and we were super pumped to be able to be a part of that. But I don't think that they specifically picked bands that were from Jersey or anything like that.
Yeah. It's any way you can get your stuff out there, especially as an independent band. That's you got to take every opportunity, I would imagine.
Yeah, man, it was cool. I guess I never really thought when we were writing these songs that like someday they'd end up on a fist pumping show like Jersey Shore. But you know, it was definitely cool for us to see. I mean, like, you know, it'd be cool for any band to experience that, and we've gotten a lot of exposure because of it. So it was, you know, it was definitely cool.
Yeah. How awesome of an experience, I guess, is it to, you know, hear yourself on the radio or on TV? I mean, do you ever really get used to that, or is it still just always such an awesome thing to experience?
Yeah, man, no, definitely still not used to it by any means. I mean, we try not to take anything for granted, but yeah, you know, it's something that you kind of always dream will happen, and then when it does, it still feels sort of surreal, you know? I mean, it's a goal that we've worked towards for a long time, and so it feels cool to see those kinds of things happening. And then, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh, who's this band coming out of nowhere that just has all this, you know, whatever. But, I mean, in all reality, we've been working at this for years now, so it feels good to see, like, some of that hard work pay off. So
yeah,
it's definitely something that we're all still, you know, super pumped when we get a phone call, you know, saying that our song's going to be on this show or it's playing on this radio station. I mean, we're always pumped about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would imagine you would be. Joined by Jonathan Capeci of Dinner in a Suit. Their album their album Since Our Departure came out June 12th, 2012, and the song Where We Started debuting at number 73 on iTunes Top 100 Pop Songs chart. So congratulations to you guys on that one.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, MTV Buzzworthy. They mentioned you guys bring to mind a handful of piano-driven pop rock favorites such as Coldplay, Jack's Mannequin, and The Fray. Are those some of your influences, or do you guys maybe like to, or is there another group maybe you like to think of yourselves as?
Yeah, I mean, those groups are all groups that, I mean, specifically Coldplay, you know, is definitely a band that we looked up to, and just, I mean, we've all listened to growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, you know, that, like, when somebody says that, obviously they're, like, one of the biggest bands of all time, so it's, like, super flattering to hear something like that. I don't think that we necessarily try to sound like any of them. I know another big band for us was Switchfoot growing up. We all really liked them, and, you know, it's the kind of thing where, like, their music influenced us, like, personally, but I don't think that musically, like, they probably, you know, I wouldn't say anybody says that we sound like Switchfoot or that we sound like, you know, Coldplay necessarily, but those are just kind of like bands that we listened to growing up, so.
Yeah. Looks like the closest place you guys will be coming to Kent, Ohio is the Shadow Lounge in Pittsburgh. Do you guys have any plans to come to Ohio in the future?
Yeah, definitely, man. We played Ohio several times in 2012. We played everywhere from Cleveland to Akron. We played Case University. We played, I'm trying to think, a couple places. So, I mean, Ohio is definitely big on our list, especially since we have to pass through it, you know, to get up there most times anyway. So we've already been making plans for what we're going to do. We're basically out on the road for the next 6 weeks, doing a full U.S. tour. But we've already got plans in the works for after that, for April. And I think that Ohio will definitely be one of those places that we come back to, just because, like I said, it's been a great state for us to play in the past, and it's geographically, like, right on the way. So we definitely will be. Hopefully we'll be able to come to Kent, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool little neat venues actually in Kent, Ohio that are definitely a place to check out. The Kent stage being one of them, and then anywhere on campus too would be an awesome thing.
Yeah, do you guys have bands come play pretty often on campus?
Yeah, every spring semester we have this thing called Flash Fest, and they bring in a couple groups. I think MTVU actually sponsored it freshman year. They brought in Cobra Starship and 303 were here, which wasn't exactly my cup of tea, but it was cool to see a lot of people on campus. But last year, Third Eye Blind came here, and that was like a blast from the past, yeah. So yeah,
That's
but
crazy, man. Who do they have this year playing?
I don't think they usually don't announce it until like couple weeks before. So I think they're still probably planning it now. We also
Cool.
we had the Shins come here in October, which was an awesome show.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, we saw them at South by Southwest last year, and they were awesome.
Yeah, they really James Mercer I think is just one of the coolest guys out there. I can't help it.
Yeah.
So you're
Man crush.
yeah, man crush exactly. You guys are an independent band. How tough is that to support yourself on, and how do you guys bring in enough money, I guess, to live off of?
Yeah, man. It's tough, but I guess it makes sense for us right now. Like a lot of bands are very to sign to something and not necessarily like pay attention to what that can do to you as an artist. And I mean, I think just for us, like when the time is right, I'm sure that we will sign. But for now, I think we just want to get as established, in and of ourselves as we can before we bring somebody else, because it's just kind of like bringing in another party that sort of directs your creativity. And I think we want to make sure that we're established in who we are before we bring on more people that are trying to pull us in other directions. I think we just really want whoever is going to be a part of our team to really believe in what we're doing and help us, I guess, when it comes time to get to that next level. So, I mean, for us, like, we're not in any rush, really. Like, we're pursuing something that we believe in, and we know that it takes time to build. So, I don't know. I mean, as much as it sucks to look at music as a business, there definitely are business aspects of it that you just have to be careful of,
Yeah, definitely. What do you like to do in between concerts? Like, what are you doing right now? When will you guys be heading out? And what do you do, I guess, in your free time?
Yeah, we had most of the day off today. We're actually doing a few small things, like this interview and stuff, and we have something going on tonight. And we're having a big just kind of family dinner with our friends and family here while we're back in Nashville for the day and stuff. So I mean, I have a dog, Rocky, that I like to hang out with when I'm home. So
yeah. What kind of dog is it?
He's a mutt, dude. He's kind of a rascal, but he's part hound and part everything, kind of. So,
Gotcha.
But I'd say he looks like a black lab. So
Nice. All right. Well, I want to thank you a lot, John, for coming on the show. Wish you guys the best of luck. Keep churning out the good tunes. You guys are definitely turning some heads. So thanks. Thanks again for coming on.
Yeah, thanks so much, Andy. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for supporting our music and playing our songs. Man, it really means a lot, and it's people like you who are really helping us to sustain ourselves out on the road and helping us to, get our music in the hands of new fans potentially. So I really appreciate you guys, and hopefully we'll stop by Kent State soon and do a show, or at least stop in and say hi at the radio station.
That would be awesome. We would definitely look forward to that. So thanks a lot, man. I'm going to send everyone out. Here's Where We Started from Dinner in a Suit. Thanks again, John.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too.